Okay, so good morning again, class. So today we're going to answer some sample problem regarding works, power, and energy. So from the lesson that we discussed, we all know that work is a force acts upon an object to cause a displacement of the object. So again and again, ano po ba yung tinatawag nating displacement? When we say displacement, it is the object's overall change in motion. Then work divided into three categories or into three types. So the first one is the positive work, or when force and displacement are in the same direction, so it should be a positive work. Second one is the negative work, when an object moves in an opposite direction of the direction of the application of a force. Then the last one is the zero work. Okay, ano po ba yung tinatawag nating zero work? So again, ma-identify natin if the work done is zero when force and displacement are perpendicular to each other, but the displacement is equal to zero, or wala pong nangyaring displacement, or wala pong nangyaring change in position between the object. Okay, so how to solve? Paano po natin ma-identify ang given work sa isang object? So we're going to use two formulas to identify that. So the first one is the work is equals to net force cosine angle multiply by the given distance. Okay, again and again, we're going to use a cosine angle to identify the area or the change in position of an object. So if the object move horizontally, so we're going to use the cosine angle. Then the second formula is the work applied is equals to net force multiplied by the given distance. Okay, so first problem, Alex pulls on a 15-kilogram crate with a force of 35 Newton at an angle of 40 degree to the horizontal. How much work does he do in pulling the crate at a distance of 20 meter? So the crate is moving in a horizontal line. So we're going to use a cosine to identify the degree or the displacement that happened to the crate. Again and again, first we're going to identify the given for us to easily solve or easily find the work na in-apply ni Alex. So again, by looking at the unit na given po sa ating problem, madali po nating ma-identify ang given. So ano po yung given mass natin? So the given mass natin is 15 kilogram. The given force is 35 Newton. The given angle is 40 degree. Then the given distance or the displacement is 20 meter. Then we're going to find the work. In order to find the work, so we're going to use this equation. Work is equals to net force cosine angle multiply by the given distance. So again, transpose mo lang yung given. So again, the given force is 35 Newton cosine 40 degree and multiply by 20 meter or the distance. So by multiplying these three, makukuha mo po yung correct answer, which is the 536 joules. So again, 35 cosine 40 degree multiply by 20 meter, the answer will be 536 joules. Okay, second problem. A 20 Newton fruit basket is lifted at a constant velocity from the floor to a height of 1.50 meter. How much work is done on the fruit basket? Okay, again and again, madali lang po nating ma-identify how much work is done on the fruit basket by identifying first the given. So, our given for this problem is given force is 20 Newton, then the given distance is 1.5 meter. If ang given po natin is force only and the distance, then we're going to find the work. So obviously, we're going to multiply lang the given force and the given distance in order to find the work. So the formula that we're going to use is the work applied is equals to the net force multiplied by the given distance. Again, transpose the given. So 20 Newton multiplied by 1.5 meter, the answer will be 30 joules. Okay, so third problem. A horizontal force of 18 Newton is used to push a 50 kilogram sack of rice with a distance of 7 meter along a horizontal surface. What is the work done by the applied force on the object? Okay, so again, identify the given. So, ang given force po natin is 18 Newton. Then, the given distance is 7 meter. In order to find the work done by the applied force on the object, so we're going to multiply again the force and the distance. So, multiply mo lang yan, 18 Newton multiply by 7 meter. The answer will be 560 joules. Okay, next, number 4. A crate is moved across a frictionless floor by a rope that is inclined 30 degrees above the horizontal. The tension in the roof is 15 Newton. How much work is done in moving the crate? 10 meters. Okay, again and again, the roof is moving above the horizontal. So the change in the displacement or the change in position of an object is due to horizontal position. So we're going to use again the cosine angle to identify the change in position of an object. So ang given force po natin is 30 Newton. The given distance is 10 meter. Then the given angle is 30 degree. Again, we're going to find the work. The formula, solution, and answer will be work is equals to net force cosine angle multiply by the given distance. So, transpose again. Ano po yung given force natin sa 30 Newton? Then, cosine 30 degree multiply by 10 meter. So, again, multiply these three. So, 259.81 is the correct answer or 259.81 joules. Okay, next, power. Again, ano nga po yung tinatawag nating power? When we say power, it is the rate at which work is performed or energy is converted. So, ibig sabihin, the faster a person work, the more power she exert. Then the formula that we're going to use to identify the power of an object as well as the minimum time that needed is this three. So, first equation po natin, so capital P stand for power is equals to mass multiply by final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared divide to multiply by the given time. Second equation is power is equals to force multiply by the given velocity. Third equation is time is equals to mass times the gravity and again multiply by the given height divide the power. Okay, example problem po natin, number 1. A 1,250 kilogram car accelerate from rest to a velocity of 15 meter per second in 4 seconds. Calculate the power output of the car. So, ignore the friction. So, again, we're going to analyze the problem to identify the given for us to easily solve or easily identify the power output of the car. So, again, ang given po natin, mass is 1,250 kilogram. Initial velocity is 0 meter per second because the car accelerate from rest. So, nag-umpisa po siya from rest to a velocity of 15 meter per second. So, the initial velocity, because the car is accelerate from rest, that's why the velocity or the initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Then, the final velocity is 15 meter per second. Then, the given time po natin is 4 seconds. Then, we're going to find the power. Okay, the formula, solution, and answer. So, the formula that we're going to use is this one. Power is equals to mass. Again and again, multiply by the final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared, divide to multiply by the given time. So first, you're going to multiply the constant 2 to the given time bago mo po siya i-divide sa ating final velocity and initial velocity. So 1,250 kilograms